Hello, gentlemen, and I welcome you to this session. And I am very glad to meet you again through this session. Okay, in this session, we are going to see writing effective sentences. This comes in your paper technical writing, okay, in the second unit as one of the topic. Okay, writing effective sentences. As a literature students, when sentences comes means we people consider that as simple sentence, compound sentence and complex sentence. Am I right? Yeah. But here we are not going to see about either simple or compound or complex. Okay, because we are very much interested in making our sentence very effective. So how we can make the sentence very effective is what we are very much concerned about, neither about simple sentence or compound sentence or complex sentence. So already as a literature student, alhamdulillah, you have got a very good hand, very good knowledge over these sentences. Okay, so let us leave it behind and let us see that how we can make the sentences effective, how we can present a very effective sentences. Okay, examples are there, gentlemen. For example, please don't make it uh, 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 issue or whatever it is. Okay, for example, I am saying, okay, in Tamil. Okay, in Dinamani, especially Dinamani paper, you can see some very captive, very sensational, very captive sentences. Driver Damalu, ஆட்கள் டுமில், something like this. Okay, it will be very interesting to see all these things, and just because of that itself, what is this damal dumil, all those things, to see that we will just go by the pages, that is a newspaper. Okay, I think from this you might have understood what I am trying to tell you. Okay, let it make it simple. Let me put you in this way, that the thing, that is whatever the sentence you write, you produce, you have to make it very catchy, very catchy. This is the point, gentlemen. Okay, very catchy in the sense that it has to attract, okay, the readers. Okay, the sentence that what you frame, the framed sentence should attract the readers, and the sentence should make the reader to go through all the passage or the paragraph or the essay, or the report that you present. Okay, that is what the point of saying this example, gentlemen. Please don't mistake. Okay, so on display you can see writing 5 effective sentences. The 5 keys to writing persuasive sentences for busy readers is there. Okay, and just going through this what is this a display, I would like to say one more thing. You might have heard about voice. Yes, grammar, active voice, passive voice. Okay, apart from active voice and passive voice, there is one more voice is there, which we call it as impersonal passive voice. And one more thing, gentlemen, that I would like to give you, I would like to tell you that the newspapers, in journalism, okay, do you know what is the voice they use? Okay, I am talking about the grammatical voice, whether they use active voice or passive voice or impersonal passive voice. Okay, so my observation is that they use passive voice, then they use impersonal passive voice, because passive voice, it gives more importance on the what is it, subject, okay, who has done it, okay. So probably when you just go by the voice, you might have learned it, okay, you will come to know also uh, in passive voice and impersonal passive voice, it gives importance what the thing is done, okay, and it is the one which attracts the people, okay. This grammatical, all these things are apart. Let us go by the display on your screen what he says, that 5 keys to writing persuasive sentence for busy readers, okay. So the first point here is be specific, be specific, okay. So in simple point, be point to point, be point to point, okay. Please don't go by bus, point to point bus, okay, that's not what I mean here. What you want to say the point, okay. Be precise in making your point to get reached, okay. That is what here it means according to me, okay. What he says here in be specific, the biggest problem in business writing is generic gobbledygook, which means unnecessary, not important, okay. To avoid wishy washiness and specific facts to your sentences by using what is it, not important one, what you do, you just make some mess, okay. So avoid unwanted what is this sentences in your writing, okay. Then next point is focus on your reader. Yeah, gentlemen, I don't know, some of the teachers, they will advise you to go through Hindu paper, and some of the teachers they will ask you to go through Indian Express or Deccan Chronicle as a way to improve your English, okay, communication, okay. And have you ever thought why do they vary from Hindu, from Indian Express, and what is it, Deccan Chronicle? Because the teacher, whoever, they ask you to go through whatever the paper for your improvement of English, because they know you, that is what is their assessment, okay. They have assessed you, okay, whether you are advanced learner or intermediate learner or beginner. Why I say is that because in the Hindu newspaper, as I have observed, the words, it will be of what is it, the learned people's word, please don't get hurt. Some sophisticated words it will be there, which we may have to use dictionaries to see the words. And in Indian Express, for example, I'm saying intermediate, okay, somewhat a learned person, okay, he can manage. And Deccan Chronicle, a beginner like me, okay, I can go through the Deccan Chronicle because the news, whatever they have presented, the paragraphs or what is it, the columns, it will be in a very day-to-day use sentences, okay. So this is why they advise, that is the teachers advise Hindu or whatever it is, because they focus, they assess the readers. And you two gentlemen, when you attempt to write effective sentence, you have to see the readers, who are your readers, okay. I think there are people who only just go by Dinatandi, okay. And also there are some people who will only just go by Dinamalar, okay, or Dinamani, whatever it is, okay. Why they select, why they choose this? Because the papers serve the readers, okay, according to them. That is the reason why they select. Okay, all these things apart, let us come to the point. Okay, focus on your reader. What here says, good marketing copy doesn't feel like a sleazy sales pitch. It's a cozy conversation with your reader. Yeah. So what all the things just now I told you, that is what is in this two or three things. Okay, on the basis of your reader, okay, you whatever you write, whoever reads, on the reader, on the basis of reader, you have to prepare, you have to write. That is what here it means. Okay, the next point, make your readers feel something, scrap weak words, instead add emotion or paint a picture. Okay, make your readers feel something, scrap weak words, instead add emotion or paint a picture. So what here, the third point here, he says that you have to make your readers to feel something. Okay, they have to feel, feel in the way emotionally or sentimentally, whatever it is. Okay, for spiritual, there are many anmigam or something like all those things there, which you read means probably you will get a spiritual feeling. Okay, emotionally you will get a spiritual. Okay, so you have to make, you have to feel the reader, whatever the thing, the content. Okay, on whatever the basis, the sources, as your basic, the source as your basic, that thing you have to make your reader to feel it. Okay, feeling is very important. Okay, that how you can make it, that you can make it with effective sentence, or you can give a picture. Okay, I don't know how many of you have observed or how many have looked in the center page of the Hindu page. You can see on the right side there will be a cartoon column. Okay, the cartoon will be very simple, but it will speak thousands of words. Okay, if not, if you get time, please go through that and go through that column, that is a cartoon column session, and you will realize what I say. Okay, the picture, it will give the whole scenario. Okay, no need of any words at all. Yeah, that's what here they mean. Okay, make your content more dramatic with action sentences. Okay, so whatever your content is, make it somewhat dramatic. Okay, so that please don't deviate from reality. Okay, reality is very important on because if you what is it, switch over to journalism means KNA somewhat said dramatic, let me try dramatic, don't deviate. Okay, dramatic in the sense while you say. Okay, for example, gentlemen, storytelling is there. Okay, storytelling is actually, it is an art. Okay, same story, if you listen from two or three persons, means their presentation and their way of telling the story, it will differ. Okay, because the persons, they differ in saying, that is telling the story. Some may be up to the point and some may be very dramatic. Okay, and some may make you feel very emotional. For this one, gentlemen, emotional, I thought of what is this, movies. Please don't mistake me. There are movies, okay, based upon the directors. For example, if you see the Shankar's movies, means probably very big budget, what is it, movies he used to direct. Okay, we can expect what is it, some good what is it, scenes or something. Okay, and if you same, if you see Vetrimaran, okay, all those things, and if you see Charan movies, okay, I don't know whether you know the director Charan or not. Okay, in that one, he had a movie, he directed and acted in a movie in which Raj Kiran it will be there. Probably I am not quite sure about the name of the movie. Really, it impressed me a lot. Okay, apart from this Tamil movie, there is also one of the movie in which Will Smith, an English movie. Will Smith, the name of the movie is Pursuit of Happiness. If you get the time means, please watch the movie. Uh, it will be good. Okay, okay, gentlemen, this is the example that how each and every director differs from saying the story. Okay, then the fourth point, keep your average sentence length at a maximum of 14 words. A lower average would be better. So keep it short and simple. Okay, keep it short and simple. Don't make it more lengthy. Okay, that the reader should not get disappointed. What is this? This is just going on like an elastic. Okay, he or she should not feel so. Okay, then we come to the last point. Be concise. Eliminate each redundant word. Conciseness isn't about the length of a sentence. A long sentence can be concise when each word is relevant and adds meaning. So concise means, so probably when you are in school, in English paper 2, you might have got this concise writing. Okay, probably what we might what I did is that if they give 3 paragraphs means, in rough I will write 2 paragraph, and in fair copy I will write just 1 paragraph as a concise writing. Okay, so actually that is not what is a concise writing. So whatever the what is a gist, okay, gist of the substance, or gist of the what is it, whatever the incident, you have to make sure that everything it should get into a compact one. Okay, that is what is a concise or a compact. Okay, this is what is the 5 keys, gentlemen, that you can make your writing as a effective one. Okay, so this is one of the topic in the unit 2. Hope you may have enjoyed. If you have got any doubt regarding with this one, please raise your questions. Thank you, gentlemen, and bye.